at 10 years old, I went to this summer like vocational camp thing, to where at the end of the week on that Friday, we had computer class to where we mapped out what we wanted to be when we grew up. I think almost every class done, every school, everywhere you went, they always ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Blah, 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 blah. And I said that after, it's crazy because I never really thought about it until around that time. And actually, I'm lying. I was not 10. I was more like 12, more like 12, 13. Never really thought about it till then. And after pondering for like 20 minutes, I'm at a computer. Everybody had to do like a PowerPoint presentation. I said, I want to be a CEO. Boom, right then and there. I said, I want to be a CEO. I said, I want to be a business owner, and I want to own my own music store. Right, this is at 12 years old. Now, I had parents that didn't graduate college, and they instilled in me since like the age of 6, hey, gotta go to college, gotta go to college, gotta go to college. Now, it's not a situation to where they're vicariously living through me. The reason why they told me that is because my mom is a housekeeper and my dad was a truck driver, and they used their bodies to make a living. Hard labor. And they said, I do not want you to have to go through that. I want you to be able to procure, I don't know if that's the right word, to not have to use your hands or your body, use your mind, right? So I want you to go to college. So I went to college, right? Got my degrees, and come to find out that college is not really the end-all be-all. You don't, after you graduate college, get that house and that car and that 2.5 kids and a picket fence. It doesn't quite work like that. Not even close. Unless, one, you're going to a trade school, or two, you know beforehand that you have to make connections. You have to network. You have to go to different recreational activities, get your name out there, get your face out there, so that one day when you do finally graduate, there'll be a job for you. Because just thinking that you need a degree is going to get it, because when you do try to get a job, what do those applications say? Well, you need to have 2 to 5 years of experience with your degree. Well, how am I going to get 2 to 5 years of experience if I just graduated? I thought the goal was to graduate, to get a degree. But now you're telling me that I got a degree, now I need experience. Well, how am I ever going to get experience if I don't get the job? So it's a loophole. So it's I want to say it's a scam. It's for sure a scam, especially these student loans and things of that nature. It's all a scam. But I said it to say life is about decisions. It's about decisions, and I'm embarking on making a major one, because at the end of the day, life is too short to be not enjoying it. And as much as I appreciate and I'm grateful for not being where I was, I still have some hopes and dreams that I have yet to fulfill, that I want to do before I go to the pearly gates. So I say that to say, I was watching GOODZ in his interview, and with 15 Minutes of Fame, shout out to Uncle Rob, and he made an intriguing point that
what people get misconstrued with me is, I'm not bragging about what I got. I'm telling y'all watching me come from this. And what I'm doing now, you can do it. Because back then, I ain't know nothing but the streets.
Right.
I couldn't see past it. So when I get to this point now, and I'm doing the shit I'm doing, I'm surprised at myself and happy for myself, because I never saw myself being past the streets. So when me getting up there, and I won't stop doing it, because
it's who you are.
It's who I am. No bigger than that. Other people would be scared to do it, because they're gonna conform into what battle rap is.
What really bothered me, I have a video up right now that said the state of battle rap is, it does bother me, the state of battle rap, in regards to what the fans, and which the majority, I can say what we accept and what we don't accept. And mostly, last year, I went on a whole rant after Lux and Geechee, and I said, y'all niggas just don't want no consciousness. The lost niggas took the ball back. And that's where we're at right now. Because once again, you can say whatever you fucking want. Oh, Lux wasn't saying nothing. Lux wasn't doing this. Bullshit, Sheree. Lux, but once again, niggas don't give a fuck about that. Can you create a moment that I can relate to? Can you give me some setup, cadence? Sir Ben saying this shit is a fucking art. Twerk showed you the fucking formula. It's a setup, setup, ah. Setup, ah. Setup, ah. It's fucking copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy. Everything is the fucking same formula. And now I'm like, damn, it's not even that. Y'all niggas don't even want to hear about money no more. It's like, it's not even that. Now y'all niggas don't want to hear about money. It's like, hot damn. So we can't be conscious. We can't talk about getting money. So you mean to tell me we're left with the nigga mentality of only being left with talking about drugs, guns, girls, trapping, things of that nature? I'm like, there's no way we are stuck in this nigga mentality, this box, to where you have GOODZ, who I'm gonna leave that for my recap or however I do it. But you have a GOODZ who just look at the video that I'm referencing. I'm gonna put a link below. You have a GOODZ who everybody say you lost. Just say you lost. Not even caring about what he's saying. All niggas want to hear from GOODZ in this interview is that they want him to admit that he feels like he lost, which is weird because most battle rappers are not going to admit they lost anyway. So you have a bunch of fans and people, we're all fans, a bunch of people saying, you lost, 3-0. I'm a GOODZ fan, but you lost. That's all people are commenting in this one video. And it's like, hot damn. Like, are you even listening to what he's saying? Or were you just trying to listen for him to admit that he lost? It's like, what is this obsession with having niggas admit that they lose and you want people to be humble? But that's not even the point I'm making. The point I'm trying to make is he said something within the video that said, you know, we're at like a point to where people only want to hear about the struggle. They don't want to hear about, you know, how I got to where I am now. They only want to hear about the struggle. They don't want to hear about how I got to where I am now.
I'm not a millionaire, but I learned how to come out of the streets and do something different. Why can't I talk about that? Why can somebody talk about struggling, jail shit, gun bars, they whole joint, it be fire, don't get me wrong, because the shit is fire. But I can't talk about elevating, better living, investing your money, going from here to here. Why can't I do that? You know, it's the same shit. So I would never let anybody push me off it because it's people that want to hear this shit.
But I correlate it to hip-hop. That's the hip-hop game right now. Hip-hop, you don't see a billion J. Coles, a billion Rhapsodies, a billion Kendrick Lamars, a billion Nas's or Jay-Z's, but you can find a billion Young Thugs or a billion Young such and such, a billion Migoses, a billion Futures, a billion little insert name. And it's like we've gotten to a point to where we made ourselves a monolith, and it doesn't help because the record labels are going to promote the stuff that helps put black people in jail or get murdered, because that's what record labels do. You're never going to try to elevate and help promote the rappers or the artists that are promoting a positive image or positive message, because they don't make no money off that. They make money off of us trying to kill each other and promote it in our records for the private prisons and all that different. But I'm not here to do that, because I know some of y'all might have fallen asleep or clicked off by now. But I say that to say that it really disappoints me that people are seeming to not care at all about when artists try to go outside of just the struggle bars mentality. But at the same time, I understand it because life is god dang hard. Like I said in the beginning, I have 2 degrees. I want to say a very intelligent person. As you can see, I am very creative. Yet, now while I'm over 30, I'm still not at where I want to be in life. Nowhere even close. So you got to ask yourself, how does somebody who has degrees, intelligent, has consciousness, or has somewhat conscious, how does somebody with that and grew up with a 2-parent household, grow up with both parents in the household, and was raised right, how does someone like that is still struggling, right? Which I feel like I am, even though I'm never going to don't want to sound like I'm ungrateful, because I'm not. But at the same time, I'm not content because I want better for myself. So how does someone like that still struggling, right? You want to know why? Because life is hard. I know a lot of people, you look at these rappers, you look at these artists or actors, whoever, a lot of these people have been put on since like 17. And it's like, God dang, how do these people at like 16, like you listen to all these people's stories at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's like they've been in the game since a youngin'. And I'm in my 30s now, and I'm still struggling. And it's like, damn, how did it get to this point? Like, and it's because you didn't have the information, you didn't have the resources, you didn't have the connections, and plus you were still trying to find yourself. I didn't know what I truly wanted to be until my late 20s. I didn't find out that I wanted to just be a content creator. I wanted to make music. I didn't find that out really till like 26, 27. Averb had a line versus Johnson. Summer Madness 4.
You moved to Atlanta? Why you leave your state? Big buildings, opportunity. This shit you should appreciate. Ain't no opportunity in St. Louis. My whole state increased with hate. I'm 30. Nigga, I had my first dream till I was 28.
Oh, that's a real goddamn line. Because I'm just now truly finding myself, finding out who I am, what I want to do in my life. And it's like, damn, if I only would have knew then what I truly wanted to do, maybe things would have turned out different. But I'm not into regrets either, because where I was and what I've learned helped me get to where I am today. So I'm not going to do the whole regrets thing, but at the same time, it's like, I understand for a lot of people, it's like we hear when people talk about money, we hear about people talking about being bosses, and it's like, I understand that it somewhat can be motivational, and at times it's the purpose of it is to be motivational. At other times, it can sound like you're bragging, you're being arrogant, and it's like, I'm not where you are. And sometimes I'm not in a space to be motivated. I think a lot of people aren't willing to say that. I'm not in a space right now where I'm motivated. I'm not trying to hear about you being on I'm not trying to be on the gram, be on Facebook, be on Twitter, watching y'all be on vacation, watching y'all being booed up. I'm not in the mood for that. Like, it's real out here, man. I'm not in the mood that you brag or talk about how much money you got and what you're wearing and you got all this, like, because I'm not there, right? I understand that, right? So I can understand it, and I'm not even saying that that's what happens in the GOODZ versus Easy battle, but I can understand that. So I'm not here to try to lecture y'all and to say you better have GOODZ winning, because I don't. Well, I'm gonna get to it. Do I have winning in my recap, which hopefully drops by Saturday. But it's like, I'm not here to tell you that you have to be conscious. I'm not here to tell you that you need to like getting money. I'm not here to tell you that. I understand. I understand what I understand your way of thinking or your thoughts, right? At the same time, can we try to, with all that I just said, can we try to expand our minds at the same time? It might not be for you right now. Maybe a Nas, a Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, a Common, a Talib Kweli, or might not be for you right now. A Loaded Lux, B-Dot, Daylight might not be for you right now. And maybe you'll get it a year or so down the line. Maybe you'll get it 5 years down the line. Maybe you'll never get it. But I want to make this point clear that we have to try to expand our minds and not be stuck in a box. We have to try to listen to other perspectives. And that's all what battle rap is. If you want to be real about it, yeah, it's about, trying to tear down your opponent, things of that nature. But at the end of the day, it's a perspective. It is a perspective of how you view another human being. So I think what we need, not only in battle rap, but in hip hop, in society, is the ability when you have Democrats and Republicans who are really the same gang. It's the same gang. When you have Supreme Court, we have to try to listen to other perspectives. And you don't have to agree with it, by which we just respected each other's perspectives more. I know I took you around the block. I know this is a Loaded Lux third round. But hopefully you got something out of that. I'm going home, get something to eat, go to fucking sleep, and get to about 2 or 3 hours and hopefully work on some videos, because that's my goal. That's my dream. The dream is the journey. Shout out to Kobe Bryant. I just watched a video a couple days ago. The dream is the journey to get into your dream, not the actual dream itself. But Battle Hold It Down is Hayes. At me at Hayes Soundwaves on all platforms. Hold it down. Hold it down is what we do, baby.
You do the work. You work hard enough. Dreams come true. You know that. We all know that. But hopefully what you get from tonight is the understanding that those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream. It's not the destination, it's the journey. And if you guys can understand that, then what you'll see happen is that you won't accomplish your dreams. Your dreams won't come true. Something greater will.